Hey, this ain't gonna be a long call, Chronicles. See if we get a couple of people in here. I know it's kind of impromptu. Listen, I rarely do two call Chronicles at the same time, man. So look at what happened. Look at God. I ain't mean to say that, man. But what I wanna talk about real brief. I won't talk about it too long. But my brother, Captain Marvel Quad, out of Chicago, will be covering this subject. Um, Hold on, paste. My brother, Captain Marvel Quad. Am I shadow banned? Usually I get some more people in here by now. Okay, there we go. We got three people, some people coming up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. So Captain Marvel Quad called me and he asked me about Deion Sanders in Colorado, right? And so I'm sitting here thinking about Deion Sanders in Colorado. And then I'm thinking about Jackson State, which is a HBCU that he left. Y'all notice that Deion Sanders goes 2-0 at Colorado. Colorado's been on 60 Minutes twice. That's publicity. Everything is talked about. Now, mind you, at Jackson State, Deion was winning and whooping ass in Jackson State too. Deion brought, let me see if I got this right. Hold on, let me just pull this up on my phone. This is what Deion Sanders said. They was asking, hold up, is this, hold on, let me see. I want to make sure I got the link. So this is the Clarion Ledger. It says Deion Sanders says he didn't leave Jackson State early. I finished the task. So people was wondering what is the task. I want to highlight some of the things Jackson State. So yeah, I titled the thing is Deion Sanders and Jackie Robinson the same. Jackie Robinson left the Negro leagues, went to baseball. Every other black, every other big time black person left the Negro leagues, went to baseball, left them with nothing. Here's one thing I want to highlight. Jackson, when Deion left, he said, it says, when Worthen asked Sanders if he could have done more, Sanders walked back. I think we did a tremendous job in Jackson. I think we laid down a tremendous blueprint. Wortham when asked what he told Jackson State players as he left, responded Sanders, opportunity call. I thought the opportunity was in Jackson. Of course, the opportunity could only be money and white respect. Never, when it comes to black people and integrity, if you don't include white respect in there, there ain't to black people. Integrity don't even matter unless it comes with white respect. Integrity amongst black people does not matter. It doesn't. Now, when I'm saying that, I'm not talking about those of us that, excuse me, those of us that put value in black integrity. But when we talk about these celebrities and these entertainers and stuff, integrity does not matter unless it involves respect from black white people. Because he says opportunity call. Sooner or later in life, there will be opportunity that knocks at your door. And why am I messing up reading? And at this juncture in my life, I feel like the opportunity for not only me, but for my kids as well was tremendous. Not only did we take several kids from that team, so the team where he said the mission was in place, Jackson, he took several kids from the team, three trainers, maybe 12 to 14 staffers. So we afforded to give people a tremendous opportunity here at Colorado. So now you go from potentially building up Jackson. So those players, like he got let me get the player that he got. He got the number one recruit, Travis Hunter, that committed to Jackson to leave and go with him to Colorado. So at the same time that he built something, he destroyed it at the same time to go build up Colorado. And Colorado didn't even have the money to pay him. They got the money now, though. They got the money now. So all the glitz and glamour that we giving Deion and we cheering him and stuff like that, just remember it came at the expense of that same glitz and glamour. And here's the other thing. Everybody bring up HBCUs. They wasn't doing this. They wasn't doing that. There was a lot of complaints. HBCUs are in trouble. Are in trouble. So if you're gonna build just like Colorado was in trouble. Again, Colorado did not have the money to pay him, so Colorado is in trouble. But he saw hope with white people and saw downtroddenness with black people. He saw I could build with white people. I cannot build with black people. And if we're not going to make that sacrifice to build with black people, who's going to build with black people? Envy of the white man is the Achilles heel of black people. Why do I say that? When you see when Aaron Rodgers, as an example, I'm gonna turn this off. Maybe I hear me better. Aaron Rodgers hurt his ankle. When you hurt, excuse me, his Achilles. When you injure your Achilles heel, you don't even feel it. You're numb to it. The only thing you know is you can't walk the same. And that's the same thing with black people when they see white people. They act like we don't see it. It only hurts later. It only hurts when I try to walk, but I can't feel it. And that's insanity to me, to take the number one recruiter, players, 12 to 14 staffers. So now Jackson got to overcome the loss of this superstar, overcome the hurdles of the whys. Why would a black man leave this? Go through all of that. Colorado looking good. In the movie $40 Million Slave, it talked about how in the races, they would have races during the 4th of July. And when they would have those races would hold on, am I on my, yeah, I'm on. I wonder why nobody's seeing. It's weird to me that nobody is seeing this live. So maybe because I got Deion Sanders and Jackie Robinson in the title. So in that race, they said they would all race, but the white man would get the prize. So Deion is doing all this, and Deion is a hell of a coach, great motivator. He was a hell of a football player. Nobody's knocking the talent, but his spirit is not with black people. And just remember, they changing the music there. They changing the way they dance, the way they dress, the way he bringing that whole black spirit to Colorado. When that spirit should be in Jackson, that spirit should be in Alcorn, that spirit should be in these HBCUs that would love it. I remember, I think it was Shannon Sharp and all of them, the Michael Strahans and all. They said it was something about going to an HBCU that you were supposed to do. Michael Strahan's in the Hall of Fame, Sterling Sharp's in the Hall of Fame. You got other players that came from HBCUs that are still in the Hall of Fame and were great players, but they honored themselves. Deion is that false representation. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Roundtable of Truth Friday. Mama Quad gonna break the whole thing down. Shalom.